What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of this amazing vlog. And I want to do a reflection video, and I want to do a reflection on what's happened throughout the past week, because a lot of crazy things have happened. And what I mean by that is, you guys, for those of you that watched the last vlog I did, you guys know that I put my 2 weeks in at my job. And the reason I did that is after a couple weeks of thinking and really thinking about, is this the right time to do it? Is this, what's gonna happen? Like, once I don't have a 9-to-5 job anymore, like, what's gonna happen? And like, I just thought long and hard about it. And I came to the conclusion that I'm 22 years old and this is what I want to do. I've talked about this ever since. That's why I made this vlog. Like, I literally made this vlog to follow my entire journey throughout getting my real estate license, throughout learning, throughout everything that goes on, the ups and the downs. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. I have nothing. Like, what do I have to lose? Honestly. And after weighing all of my options out and considering everything and accepting that it's going to be really hard, it's going to take a lot of work, it's going to take long hours, it's going to take every ounce of energy and motivation that I have to do this. But I also came to the conclusion that I'm willing to do that because this is something that I love to do. And the love, and I've talked about this before, when you love something, the work is different than when you're doing something that you don't love. Because then you're forcing yourself. You're like in a bad relationship. You're like forcing yourself to try to like the job you're at when you really don't like it. So when you find the thing that you love, like, my advice to everyone is, when you find what you love, to just do it. To show up every single day and give 110% because you love what you do. So I wouldn't even, if I didn't do this, I'd be a hypocrite. And that's another thing. And I said this in like the first video I ever did. Like, I don't want to be a hypocrite. If there's one thing that I can like avoid being, that would be a hypocrite. Like, I don't want to be one of those people that's out there telling people to take risk or to do this or do that. Like, one of those BS guru idiots that there's so many of. So I was like, you know what? I'm out here and I'm preaching to you guys every week about find what makes you happy. And when you find what makes you happy, do it and go all in. And if I didn't go all in on this, then who am I to tell you guys to do the same? So I put my 2 weeks in. My last day of work is February 7th. And it wasn't an easy thing to do. Because like I said in the prior video, these people are people who I became friends with. I've worked with them for almost 3 years now. And it wasn't an easy thing to do. And I honestly, didn't even know how to do it. Like, I did it, and I did it the right way, and they were very supportive, and they were very, they kind of knew it was coming, but they didn't know when, as far as me putting my 2 weeks in. And pretty much I wrote out a note, and I sat down, and I, did it as, professionally as I possibly could. And now it's done. Like, it is done. Like, February 7th, I will no longer be at Sprint. I will be 100% on my own time doing real estate. And with that comes a lot of things that I've never experienced before. Like, yeah, when I, set up, when I had off days at Sprint, I would always do real estate all day because I had a day off to just focus on real estate. But now that it's every single day is going to be like that, I really have to learn and I really have to perfect structuring every single day to be the most successful that I possibly can, and to use all the time I have, the 24 hours of every single day, to get the most done. to get more done than the other people, to work harder than the other people in this industry, because there are a lot of realtors in this county. There's like 1,500 of them. The last video I said there was 1,200, but then since then I found out there's like 1,500 real estate agents in Flagler County. So it's like, I need to outwork 1,500 people, and that is my mindset going into this. 1,500 people in Flagler County, and a lot more in the state of Florida. I don't even know. I'll get that statistic for another video. But out of the 1,500 in Flagler County, I have to outwork all of them. And that is my goal. And if I want to be successful in this business, that's the mentality that I believe I have to have. So that's what I'm going to do. But back to pretty much the purpose of this video is I just wanted to reflect on everything that's gone on. And I went over, I put my 2 weeks in, and it's a scary thing. Let me turn this light on. I'm at Dunkin' Donuts, but I'm gonna finish this before I go get my coffee. It's scary. It's a scary thought because, like I said, you don't really know what's gonna happen, but sometimes you just have to dive in. You gotta cut the cord. You gotta do it. And what I want to end this video with is for anyone out there, because I talk to people like all the time who like they hate what they do. Like they so much hate their job, but they show up every single day. And showing up is great. Showing up is what you have to do if you want to be successful in anything. But I want you guys to think about this. If you're showing up every single day at a job that you hate, why can't you show up every single day at something that you love? I know it's risky. I know it's scary. But you got to look at the big picture. You have an entire life. No matter how old you are, you still have the rest of your life. Nobody knows when that time is. Nobody knows how long you have. But what you can control is the amount of work that you put in every single day. And you can control what the work is being put in for. Is it being put in for something that you absolutely despise and you hate doing, but you feel like you're trapped in it because you have to put food on the table, you have to pay bills, which I completely understand, guys. You have to survive. And it is risky to quit your job and to go full on into something that might not be as promising or as secure up front. But I promise you, if you truly believe in it and it's truly something that you love, that period of like not knowing what's going to happen is going to end fast, because you're going to do whatever it takes to get away from having to go back to that job that you hate. And when you can just look at stuff in a different light, it really does help you with what's going on. It helps you make those decisions, and they're not easy. I thought about doing this for really like a month, but I really hard every single day, every single night, I thought about it for the last 2 weeks, and I realized it was something I had to do. Yes, is it risky to give up a pretty much guaranteed source of income because you're at least getting an hourly wage for something that doesn't offer the same, but does offer a huge reward if you work your ass off every single day? Yes, it is risky. But I also thought about this. It's also risky to waste your time, which is something you can never get back, doing something that you hate. Time is something you can never get back. You can always get a part-time job. You can always find another way to make money. You can always get money back. Think of how many people in this world have been millionaires and have gone broke and have became a millionaire again, or have lost their job or lost something, but then they got it back. can't get time back. It's a priceless commodity, time, and you can never get it back. So when you weigh out the risk of a steady source of income versus time, which you can never get back, I realize that this is what I have to do, because I'll never get these years back. I'll never get my 20s back, a time where most people say that's the time that you need to go all in. You need to go all in on whatever it is you want to do it in your 20s. Like every person that I've watched, any entrepreneur, any successful person, they all say the same thing. Grind as hard as you can. Push yourself to the absolute limit throughout your 20s to set up success for the rest of your life. So think about that. It might be scary. Like, you might hate your job that you're showing up to every single day. Think about if you showed up to something you loved. It might not pay off financially right away, because nothing really does in life. Nothing really good is going to pay off right away. But if you show up every single day and you put in the hours and you put in the work, I promise you it will get better, and you will be in such a better state of mind. Because if it's something you truly love, those first couple months or first year or two where you're not making a lot of money, they're not going to be as hard, because at least you're doing something that makes you happy every single day. So I want you guys to think about that and really just think about it. Think about what you want to do. Think about what you love to do, and think about what you have to do to transition from the job you hate to the thing that you love. Hope you guys like this vlog. Like, subscribe, share, and share this with someone that you believe needs to see this. Share this with somebody who hates what they're doing right now, who feels trapped. Because believe me, guys, you can do whatever it is you want to do. The only thing that is stopping you is you and no one else. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will talk to you guys next time.